Yeah, that TV in the background might be a little distracting.
Give you a nice little slideshow.
Yeah, there
that's
you
my,
go.
That's my life in a slideshow, basically.
Better not be a dick pic on there.
That would be Google's Photos' fault then.
What's that?
That would be Google Photos' fault then.
Damn it. All right, here we go. All righty. Good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning. What's up?
Yeah.
Here we go.
7:13 on a Tuesday. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show page. YouTube page, that is. Make sure you subscribe to that for web-exclusive content. I posted a brand new Discover New Music on there that you can go check out. So get that with Jamie Morgan of Code Orange. Plus, the Plan B After Show podcast web-exclusive. So go check that out. Subscribe. Don't miss out.
Brock makes music artists suffer through interviews with him.
I do. Yeah, they love it. Are you kidding me? People are calling me.
Yeah.
Can we interview with you? We love you so much.
That works.
That's it. That's exactly how it works, you son of a bitch. Anyway, I did want to tell people to get on the stream because before we get to your morning dump, before we do your normal whatever where we talk about dumb things, last night, Hunter, while I was just kind of scrolling and horsing around before I got ready for bed, a video came up in my shorts and or my reels, whatever it is.
Okay.
And it just tripped my trigger because we rant a lot here.
Of the many hours of scrolling.
That's right, right there. We rant a lot here on the influencers and all these people that are on TikTok or Facebook or whatever it is, and the ridiculous things they do. It's the I'm the main character
that's
mindset that we have, right? It's so infuriating, but this is, if you're ever wondering exactly what we're talking about, to give you the perfect example, I'm going to share this that came up on my reels. And this is it. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what just floors me that it's a thing.
Is this going to infuriate me?
It might a little bit.
Okay.
It might just a little bit. We'll see. We'll see.
Which to do with an influencer, probably.
Is it this? No, it's this one right here. It's this one right here. Okay, so give me a sec. So this was just posted. And can you see what's happening here?
Yeah, so what's going on? There's like a bunch of wolves. Those wolves.
And that's cool. Welcome to Quebec's most unique accommodation. The wolves are cool. Yeah. What's not cool and super cringy is the lady there in her buffalo rug standing with it. Look at, what are you doing?
Get out of the video. We don't want you in the video. You're not the majestic part.
Look at me as I sit there in my buffalo robe, looking out at the majestic wolves. Oh, now I'm sitting with my coffee, looking at these majestic creatures.
This is what it is. This is why it's cringy. Is because these people don't think that people like us are thinking about what happens before this video. Right, it's like you don't think that we understand that there's somebody else there setting everything up.
There's probably a couple of people there.
There's a couple cuts going on. Hey, can you move your dress a little? Like it's you're doing this for likes.
It's so unnatural. Like you're just sitting there. Oh, look at me. I'm so deep and introspective. Look as I watch as the wolves go by. But hey, this is what you do right here. I'm gonna do. I can do it kind of with this.
I knew this was gonna piss me off. Oh, there you go. You're not. Don't put your arms in your sleeve. Drape it over your shoulders like a majestic creature you are.
This is what this chick's doing right now. And looking at wolves majestically. If you're on the stream, you can see.
Oh, Jesus. It really is. Nobody wants you in the video. Who are you?
Hey, be in the video, but don't try to be like a Disney princess majestically looking out at these wolves.
Hey, take the wolf. Hey, here's a good question. Take the wolves out of the video.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be even worse. It's already cringy enough.
Thank God
there's badass wolves in there. Yeah. Yep.
So here, you know what? So having camera phones is awesome. You know why? Because in certain scenarios, you're like, oh, boom. And you get the shot and people love it. You know what? It's not good for this.
Oh my God.
This, when you're pointing it at yourself, it's for pointing at other things.
And you know what?
You in life. It's
I
not
wouldn't
supposed
mind.
to be. It's about me.
I
all the
wouldn't
time.
mind if she was in the video. It's just if she wasn't acting like a complete tool bag.
Stay out of the video.
If she would be like, "Oh, cool! Look at guys, there's effing wolves right here. This is awesome." Oh my God! Oh, no, sitting, standing. Oh, in my buffalo robe, looking at these majestic wolves. Oh, I feel like I'm a kindred spirit with them, and I feel close to my 136 Native American roots. Oh my God!
Here's
Oh
a
my
good
God!
Here's a good way to judge it.
Ugh.
Judge it. If you don't know what we're talking about, like, well, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a good way to judge it. Okay. How many times a day do you pose? It's a good question. How many times a day do you take a moment where you do a position where you're posing for a camera?
How many times a day do you pose and you're not a model? If you're not an actual paid model standing there getting paid because
Good
you have a
question.
spread in the Macy's catalog, okay?
What's a good number? Can we establish a good number? 0. Thank you.
How
I
about-
was setting you up a little bit there.
Like 5 times a week. All right, 3 to 5
is
times a
even-
week. All right?
How many times do you think you pose, Brock? You
Dude,
personally.
How
many times
the
you-
last time?
You smiling for the camera, whether it's somebody else saying, "Hey, say cheese," or
You could go through my photos and probably not see a single one of me in here. There's not a single one of me in my phone.
good. I mean,
Okay, there's a couple of when I was fishing up in Canada. Me with some big old fish that I caught. But I'm not standing there with my ass out.
you know, right in the
I'm not
horse
horse-
pose.
I'm not horse posing.
Right. Dude. What are you doing? Why do you stand like that? The
Hey, see,
horse
just got-
pose.
If you're on the stream, you can see me do it. I'm doing it.
All right. You sticking one knee up, and you always have to have your cell phone camera like right here in the bathroom camera. And
Is it like this, Hunter?
that's it. That's the pose. You know, your ass isn't stuck out of it. You
I
gotta
can't-
turn
I can't-
more
I don't have a
sideways,
big
you get skinnier.
I don't got a big enough ass because I don't just go to the
horse
gym and
pose,
only
man.
do legs. Anyways,
How about
so
this?
I saw that and it just infuriated me, and that's exactly what we're talking about, folks. And God Almighty,
Let's go a year without front face cameras. Just shut them off.
I think people lose their minds.
They wouldn't know
People
what
would
the
lose their
video.
minds.
I got a video. Somebody else. What about me?
Yep.
Nobody cares about you and your gym pics every day.
Actually, you know what I wish happened in that video? The wolves would have broken in and mauled that lady to death. That would have been much more. That's what I want to see happen. I would like that video. That is.
end
that
up
is.
like that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, but that was a bear, wasn't it?
That was a bear. No, it's like Liam Neeson. I wish she would end up like Liam Neeson in The Gray. And if you don't know what happens, he gets eaten by wolves. Okay, that's what I wish happened to that lady in her buffalo robe and her.
You seen the movie Frozen? The one where they get caught in the ski lift? And the one guy has to jump off, breaks his legs, and all the wolves come and eat him.
Either way, so I just want to see her get mauled by wolves. Okay, and I know that may seem dark and a little extreme, but let's be honest, folks. Her sitting there with her chai green tea latte and her buffalo robe. You're the worst. Look at me. Look at me. Look at these wolves. Look at me. Look at these wolves. All right, rant over.
Grab your phone. Get up next to the window. Get a good shot of it. You know.
Yeah. No, but then they won't see her. What?
No, you got to get outside of the window and pet the wolf.
Yeah, pet the wolf. Hey, put some bacon in your pocket and go outside with the wolves. Idiot. Anyway, rant over. I'm done. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to say anything else. We're done with it. Folks, let's keep things moving here. It's time for your morning dump.
That could have been.
Kicking off your morning dump, influencer gets eaten by wolves. I wish. No, anyway. Your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777.
77.
Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah. Pumpthatseptic.com. If you've ever been doing stuff in bed, you know, and your partner decides to answer a text, don't take it personally. It's just how out of control phone addiction has gotten. A new study tracked 5,000 couples and found more than half checked their messages during sexy time, while another third would allow a work call or social media notification to pause the magic. The researchers also found people who checked their phones about 100 times a day had a deeper connection with their phone than their significant other.
Has it ever happened to you?
Kiki checking her phone while doing it? No, thank God.
Absolutely.
Thank God.
Not.
No. I'm proud to say that
How
that's
would
not
you
happening.
feel?
Now, to be fair, it usually probably doesn't go long enough for a phone call to happen.
Yeah, right. There's a tight
what I
window
mean?
there.
There's
a real tight window
for that phone call. You know, she's not getting called collect
Well,
during that
how
time.
would you feel?
I would be upset. I'd be very upset if I'm sitting there just.
You know what? I think I would get louder. What are you doing over there?
really
Hunter
getting that.
okay?
It goes from this to right.
Hey, you're the one
You
who
know what I
answered your
mean?
phone.
That's what you get. Like, okay,
Quiet
I'm
down.
trying to think. Like, if it was okay, I'm trying to paint a scenario. Like, what if
it was like a real important phone call?
but they'll call back? Okay, like let's say we're in it,
Emergency.
and like her
Like-
mom
like-
calls.
Like,
Okay, her
mom called twice. You know what that means?
twice,
the second
right,
time.
twice in a row. Like, okay, now it's the third call from mom.
You got it.
Right, situational for
Hey,
sure.
Mom.
But if it's Jesus. Whoa, what do you mean, Mom?
Oh,
What?
come
No,
on,
no,
man.
come on.
on.
Come on. It's Grandma calling.
Oh, it's terrible.
Obviously, I think there's situations, but if it's just like a work call and it can wait, or you know what? What?
Is it kind
Would
of
I-
kinky?
I don't know if it's kind of kinky.
Talking to somebody on the phone, they don't know what's going on. It's kind of
voyeuristic, if you
voyeurism,
will.
kinda-
Okay,
it's kind of sketchy.
I could see that if she was on like the phone with her boss. That might be kind of, you know, like I get in there, a little afternoon delight, you know, and all of a sudden it's a work call, and she's like,
he's
"No,
your
keep
boss?
going."
I'm the boss.
Oh yeah, I'm the boss.
This is terrible.
Do you get that TPS report done?
Come sheets on you.
I'm making faxes, baby. What?
Either that or I'd go straight Lumberg with it.
Yeah.
You know.
You get the coffee.
Mm,
Wow.
Yeah.
Good phone call.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter. Anyway, long story short, folks. Okay, unless it's the third call, fourth call from your mother in a row,
Probably
okay,
just wait.
or mother-in-law, wait on the phone call, wait on the text, okay, wait on the notification, okay. Anyway, you were hitting it that round. You had some good ones in that one. Usually it's me saying the gross stuff. That was you on that
Hey,
one,
maybe from experience, dude.
dude. No, pick up the
You know
phone,
what I
babe.
mean?
Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. What about this? For some reason, a bunch of weird scientists in China have successfully grown the first ever fluorescent green monkey. Why? Anyone's guess. But they did it using stem cell manipulation. The monkey was born with glowing green eyes and fingernails. And if you think that's not enough to haunt your sleep, there's more. It also had a glowing tail. Sadly, it only lived for 10 days. What in the island of Dr. Moreau is going on here?
Yeah. We should have drew a line in the sand a while ago. What? Why are we doing that? Is that cruel and unusual?
That's what you're playing God. You're like, we're gonna take this monkey, we're gonna make him glow. Let's give him a glowing
I
tail.
had to laugh, but why?
These are scientists. These people got degrees in science. All right, they got the white lab coats. They got government funding.
They're great for rave parties.
Oh, did you bring the rave monkey?
The rave monkey.
I got a cage full. I got a cage full of rave monkeys in there right now. This is gonna be the most lit party. I love it. I love it.
Rave monkeys.
Oh, pass the ball to the rave monkey. Yeah, no, this is messed up. All right, this is weird. This is unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need a glowing green monkey. Okay. Unless what are we going to send him into dark areas? So like search and rescue, and he's glowing, so it's easy. We can, you know.
God, man.
Don't you, sir, stuck in the cave. Don't worry, we're sending the glowing monkey down now. You just see this glowing. Oh, thank you.
It's like a
I
glow
can
stick,
see.
man.
Yeah, what if you had to snap them to get them?
Oh God, come on, man.
Well, hey, we might as well. If we're making glowing monkeys. Good Lord. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if there's going to be more to come from this. I don't know.
Really, what was the reason? At the bottom, there was no.
We have no idea. We have no idea. There's nothing in there other than these scientists in China came out and said, "Hey, so we had this glowing monkey. It died. We'll see it. We'll see you next time."
Techno monkey over here.
So stupid. Anyway, all right. So what do we got? We got phone calls during sex and glowing monkeys. I think that's probably good enough.
Can we wrap it up there, man?
Anything else you'd like to add? Now,
what about you know what they should have done? I'm sorry.
No, go
in honor of Billy Madison, they should have made a blue duck instead of a glowing monkey. Because I always wanted to see a blue duck.
I drew the blue duck because I made this freak of nature blue duck because I've always wanted to see a blue duck, and so I made this blue duck. I think it's an excellent blue duck.
Nice.
We'll end on that. That's your morning dump. We'll be back.
What is going on with my light situation? Hang on, I'll be right back.
All right.
Damn, thanks. Stay.
Good morning, Scott. Morning, Eric. CJ, morning, you ass. He made Chewy's laugh from yesterday. Oh, I need to make it a hotkey. You did send that to me. Karen, Robert said, yeah, Karen would have went out there and tried to feed him. Good. Honestly, the audacity that most of these influencers have, I'm surprised they didn't. It's the same people that are like, oh, I jumped the fence in the lion exclosure because I wanted to get a good pick. Well, you deserve to be eaten by that lion.
Yeah, how stupid. You can't. I'm sorry. I can't feel bad.
No.
I mean, depending on the situation, I mean, maybe if there's something going on there, but no, I mean, how stupid some of these Darwin deaths, dude. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't feel bad for you.
It's hard to feel bad. It's hard to feel bad
because it's like the stove is hot. Would you just lay your hand on it as a kid? Do you not get things like that? Like,
right?
You know, I don't want anybody to die, but come on.
Influencer wolf video. Yeah. Sorry, I'm saving this for best ofs, and it's going to be titled "Influencer Wolf Video Calls During Sex, Glowing Monkey." Sometimes it's hard to find the right title for everything. Sometimes it comes to you, no problem. Yeah, actually, yeah, Eric, that's a good point. Now in the dark, you can see that glowing monkey as it rips your face off. Monkey, no. Good morning, Michelle. Morning, Alan. Oh, here we go.
Good morning. Good morning, class.
All righty. Good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning. What's up?
Getting everyone up here this morning. Don't forget to join us on our stream. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. The Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that. And if you're just tuning in now, don't forget, you subscribe to our YouTube page. You can watch previous parts of the stream if you miss anything. What?
Make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe. What's up, guys?
What's up,
Smash
guys?
That subscribe button.
Hey, you even got the backwards hat for it.
Yeah. You gotta do.
You just got to be out in like the public and.
No, I gotta wear my hat up real high.
Oh yeah.
What's up, guys?
You know. Hey, they're the ones making millions of dollars.
I know. I can't. Like, you want to be mad, but it's like.
Here's the thing, though. Do you want to move into the house with all the other influencers and YouTubers and do all those videos every day? Like, at first it seems fun, but then you really think about it, and you're like, damn, it's like being in a dorm with all these YouTubers A bunch of what's up, guys? Bunch of those
Yeah.
dudes around.
Yeah. Well, and then here's the problem then too is even if you do all right, eventually someone else is going to come along and you're going to lose viewers or you're not going to have the good content. And then you're 38 and
maybe not if you're like Mr. Beast, but
he's on it, but not everyone
That's a
makes it that
different
far.
level.
That's what everyone needs to remember. Is like you see all of these kids, all these youths, and they're like, I want to be the chances of you making it
are slim to none.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad when your parents are like, no, maybe pick up golf. It's a little easier. Like,
right. It would be easier.
PGA, a little bit easier than you.
God, anyway, smash that subscribe button. All right. Well, while people are doing that, let's keep things moving here. It's time for sports.
Oh, yeah.
As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing. Oh, did you freeze up on me?
Hey, Bud.
Oh, there you go. Bud Distributing getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, Tall, Cool, Budweiser's, other delicious drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers. Every pour helps a pup, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser, Bud.
Here we go, man. Obviously, what we talked about last hour is what the main news is. The game last night, NFL, the Broncos beating the Bills in an absolute sloppy fashion, but exciting.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
That I can put those two together, right? Last night was so effing sloppy that I was at the edge of my couch.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to fumble next?
Who's going to outslop the other team, right?
Who's going to be the less sloppiest team?
Mm-hmm.
It was insane. So here we go. I'm just going to read about it. Will Lutz got a do-over and kicked a 36-yard field goal as time expired. The Denver Broncos won their third straight by rallying for a 24-22 victory over the sloppy, turnover-prone Buffalo Bills. Lutz got a second chance after he missed wide right with 4 seconds remaining from 41 yards. But the play was negated when the Buffalo Bills were flagged for having 12 players on the field. This is the very last play. The Bills dropped to 5-5 following an outing in which they turned the ball over 4 times last night. And
well, there was five
turnovers.
Yeah,
because Denver turned it over once too. So the end of the game was nuts. So before this, Denver, Russell Wilson chicken wings went out there like 40 yards, right? The dude doesn't have the same arm as he used to have. Chicken wings out there. They get a pass interference call because the ball was thrown so short that the receiver had to come back and the DB ended up running into him.
Yep.
I mean, you kind of feel bad for the DB there because you're like, you expect the ball to be. If Russell Wilson would have got a hold of that ball, game over, touchdown. I mean, it was game over anyway at the end, but that would have been a touchdown. Easy. But flag, they knee it twice, which is weird. I get it to run the clock down, but you don't have any timeouts with 20-some seconds left, I'm guessing.
Right.
First down, knee the ball. So first off, I'm like, well, wait a second. Why do they keep calling it a timeout? They don't have any timeouts because you can spike the ball. But then you got to be ready for that. It was a weird series. So they need the ball twice. Buffalo called timeout twice. And then they need it again to run the clock out with 13 seconds or something left. The offense runs off the field. Field goal team runs onto the field. They're scurrying. 4, 3, 2, snap the ball. Snap.
Yep.
Hey. Oh. That's my slapper. It keeps going off.
Yep.
So ball wide right. There's 12 men on the field. Get flagged. The guy gets another shot. Lutz gets another shot. This is after missing 2 PATs.
Yep.
The craziest game last night in the sloppiest fashion.
Which is not, get your clapper on there. Which does not seem like in fashion for the Bills. Does not seem in fashion for Russell Wilson. I know the Broncos have not. I think everyone kind of wrote off the Broncos when they lost 70-20 to the Dolphins. But I mean, it's not like Russell Wilson's a chump.
He's not a chump. And last night he led his team to to a game-winning field goal, among other drives that were pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson does not have the same arm as he used to have. There's some throws last night that I was like, is he hurt?
Yeah.
Like you can see it on the stream now. It wasn't like it was really non-professional.
Yeah.
And maybe he was just trying to get rid of the ball quick or something, but even that last bomb was not a bomb.
Yeah.
You and I could throw the ball further than that.
Well, Russell's what, 34, 35?
I think he's older than that. I think he's like 36 or 7.
34.
34?
But still, though, in NFL years, that's old, dude.
That's old. That's old. So crazy game last night. Josh Allen, to talk about him a little bit.
Yep.
Last hour I said, oh, he's a fraction of what he used to be. That's a lie. I exaggerated there, but I would much rather take Josh Allen last year than this year.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on
They're not
there.
clicking. They're not clicking. The Bills, and again, ever since losing to the Chiefs,
bad mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
He's making bad decisions. He ran the ball in last night. The dude can still run. He threw a couple balls last night where I'm like,
I'd love to have him on. I'd love to have him on a Packer as a Packer.
Absolutely,
it'd be amazing. But
anybody would love Josh Allen. It's just he needs the. I don't know what DBs are reading him or something. Maybe he's not looking the safety off or something there, man. But they picked him twice last night. Fumbled once. It was sloppy. So.
Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. You got anything else?
I'm kind of looking at some other football stories here. I'll read one here real quick. Another big weekend for the Texans. Rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud. Through 9 games, Stroud is on pace to break the rookie record for passing yards, which was set by Andrew Luck in 2012. At this rate, Stroud would break Luck's record in the 15th game of the season. Also on pace to break records for fewest interceptions, and could also set rookie record for touchdown passes. Wow, dude. This dude's on fire, huh?
Doing good, man.
Stroud running away with the offensive rookie of the year award. Anything else? He might be one of the best offensive rookies the NFL has ever seen. Whoever wrote this story loves.
They love that guy. They love that guy.
Rightfully, though. These are stats. Well, keep an eye on C.J. Stroud. The Texans.
How are the Texans doing this year? They doing all
look
right?
At their record. I don't think they're doing. Are they doing all right? Sounds like it.
Second in the AFC South.
Okay. I don't think I've watched the Texans this year.
AFC South is no, they're right behind. They're 5-4 behind the Jags, who are 6-3.
I feel like every team in the NFL is 5-4. It's just what
there's
it feels like.
There's a lot that are at AFC North is looking pretty good. You got, even the Bengals are staying in at 5-4. Browns are 6-3. Steelers 6-3. Ravens 7-3. Yeah, there's a lot of teams kind of sitting at 5-5, 5-4.
Hey, week to week, I say this every Monday, every Tuesday when we talk about the NFL over the weekend, Monday Night Football. Dude, it's exciting. It really is. Whatever they're doing. How can it be this exciting without it being scripted? That's another good question.
Yeah.
We talked about this over the weekend, and I asked somebody this way, like percentage-wise, because I asked you this on the air one time. Percentage-wise, what are the odds of it being rigged?
I don't think it's rigged, but
rigged goes in with not total rigging, but what are the odds that something is going on pretty much every game?
Nowadays, it seems like it's super easy.
Juicing, that involves that blue tent on the sideline.
Yeah,
it involves a lot of different scenarios. But dude, I'm saying over 50.
Yeah,
I think so.
No.
I think over 50. I'm going to say 51%.
That's too much.
Too much?
Yeah.
What do you mean too much? I think there's some stuff going on. 100%, right? There's too much money. You know why? Because there's too much money. Too much money involved for there not to be anything going on.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Vegas is too persuasive. They got too much, got their hands in too many things,
Maybe.
Mob. I don't know.
Yeah, the mob's in there.
What are you doing on Bobby?
Come on.
Score a touchdown.
I don't know, man. I think 50 is too much. I think,
Really?
yeah.
I mean, we have documentaries out now. Bad Sport that is saying, hey, these are people that. There's a guy that just came out, one coach, didn't he? He said, hey, it's.
Yeah,
careful.
but I think football's harder to shave points on. If it's going to come down to it, a kicker, a quarterback.
It's going to be a kicker. You're right.
You know, quarterback. Oh,
shake it.
Missed
I will
that.
pay you.
Yep.
Dude,
If it comes down to it.
Dude, honestly, a kicker literally could make bank.
Well,
if he did it right, if he got away with it and did it right, if you think about it, the kicker is really the only one. I mean, quarterbacks after a while, you're like, dude, he's purposely throwing those into the dirt, you know?
Yeah.
But a kicker's out there maybe 3 times a game.
Yeah, but a good quarterback who's just off just a little bit, just, you know.
I'm so good, I can suck. Just barely.
Yeah, just barely. Just enough. Keep my job. Don't get flagged for, you know,
that's when you know you're good.
Throwing games. I don't know. So, well, there's nothing else going on today or tomorrow. We got to wait till Thursday. So I guess, wrap it up.
College basketball last night, and that's happening, but we'll talk about that. We'll save that for Wednesday when there's absolutely nothing.
When there's nothing. All right. Good enough for now. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. You've been real choppy today, man. You cut out quite a few times. Like here, you just froze up again.
Be right back.
Now you're back. Yeah. Good morning, Josh, you filthy animal. Oh, Scott, happy with the Denver win. I am too, because Hunter took the Bills, and so he owes me money now. Did you hear that, Hunter? You owe me money. All right, topic of the day coming up, everyone. The topic for today is, what's the most obvious thing human society has never developed? Like that one.
So annoying. Jesus. All right. What's the topic?
What's the most obvious thing human society has never developed? I'm going to bring up that Reddit post because that had some really good answers in there.
Yeah.
Didn't you have one with the toilet seat? Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because there's plenty of this fucking light. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Your new setup is garbage. All right, we got 15 seconds. Hurry.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of something. Yeah, because there's plenty of things I'm like, why don't they have that? Why? You know, I'm just trying to think of an example.
I got a couple. All righty, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
What's up?
All right, 7:46. Let's get right to it. Oh, real quick, though, don't forget we are on our stream. You can find us there on Twitch, Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show page, YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content as well as the stream. Your topic of the day brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spearwear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. What's the most obvious thing human society has never developed? And on Reddit, it was worded as like, if aliens came down, what would they be like? Seriously, guys? And make fun of us for not figuring this out.
Not figuring it out, right?
I have a couple.
Go ahead, yeah. Get the juices flowing, man. Come on.
One, and maybe you said this. It's just stuck out of my mind. Just a self-raising toilet seat. Why doesn't just every toilet seat go up? Right?
Yeah.
And when you're ready to use it, ladies, whatever, you put it down.
I want to say they have something. I want to say it's a foot pedal where you step on it, boom, it puts it up.
It goes up like a trash can lid.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, though, why don't they all just have that? Just, okay, if you want to use it, put it down, put your ass on it. I guess maybe then you got to touch it. But if the whole debate is they want us to lift the toilet seat up, someone's touching the toilet seat, right? If you're washing your hands, it's not a big deal. But just saying, every toilet seat, you want to use it, go down, you stand up, it goes whip, back up.
It's a good thing. Why don't we have that? Why do you got to touch the damn thing every time?
And honestly, they might be cleaner because if it's
easier.
automatically up, no guy is going to be peeing on the toilet seat, right?
Yeah, they already have tech in there. It already detects when you get up and it flushes itself.
Right.
Just have the same laser detect when you walk in.
Yeah.
Boom, the seat goes up.
Or whatever it is. I feel like an automatic toilet seat seems very simple to me.
Hey, the less I'm touching in there, the better off we are.
Right. Right. Exactly. Or yeah, like have like a little, I don't know, like a sanitary thing to put it down if you want to. I don't know, just there. Another one for me is our road technology. I feel like we should have developed a better road, whether it's better at getting moisture off, like heat. I don't know. I just feel like we're still, obviously we're far and away from the old cobblestone roads and everything like that. But don't you think we should be farther along with like roads that don't crack and buckle and everything like that?
Yeah, I think so. Instead of maybe there's just too many of them out there and it's easier to repair. Instead of ripping them all up and putting the new stuff down, it's gonna cost too much. We're already bitching about the roads and our tax money and whatnot. It's just easier.
But if they came out and said, like, guys, this will be the last time we have to do this. We found this, or this will last 100 years. You know what I mean? I don't know. I might be more apt to be like, okay, yeah, get her fixed.
I like that one. Here's one I got. For driving. Why doesn't your windshield like a augmented reality windshield? Is that the right term for it? Maybe. So when you're driving, you put your GPS on and the road lights up in front of you of where you're supposed to go. There's a heads up display over here of your speedometer. There's just, it's heads up stuff in your windshield that's really assisting you. That's really not blocking your view of anything.
I think there's fancier cars you can get. Obviously not a 2002 CRV. That's probably not in that model, but you can also buy those little things. And so, I mean, I guess it's there,
heads
but yeah,
up display. I've seen them with the speedometer, but I was going to say the GPS one. Instead of having to glance over your phone all the time, and check where you're at, just light the road up in front of you with the windshield. Kind of like the game Forza. Forza takes you to the level and has that blue line.
Yeah.
Give me that in real life.
Give me that one. Just give me that one.
Just goes red when you're supposed to brake,
Yeah. And probably not far off from it.
Well, we're past it. We have the tech. Come on.
One that I really that why I like this one off of Reddit, a broom and dustpan combo that doesn't leave a Coke line. It's true, man. You're never fully done.
No,
you're never fully done sweeping because there's always, what do we do with it then? We just take that last little bit and we go and just put it back out into the world. All right, that's what we do because it's just, it doesn't matter.
You get a wet rag and just kind of dab it up, because you're chasing that thing around the room, You're just making smaller Coke lines.
Yeah, and then eventually, like I said, you get as small as you're comfortable with, just taking that broom and going right there. Yeah. Just back out into the air and let it fall. You'll get it next time.
Yeah.
You'll get it next time. But yeah, I like that one. It's 2023 and there's still no good way to use a broom and dustpan at all. Let's see.
I'm just trying to think of like good inventions. That's kind of like in the same realm.
Oh,
almost.
here's a good one. A pump lotion bottle that gets every last bit at the bottom. How about any bottle? Dude, and you know what? Actually, there's a reason why. Because they want to make more money out of us. All right. They want to make there's no reason why we don't have the technology to get everything out of that bottle.
Yeah, the pump straw doesn't go all the way to the bottom.
It's always a little gap.
Yeah.
Always jizzing a Vic. You son of a bitch. I know what you're doing. That's why I always like if I get near the end of my shampoo / body wash /
You water it down.
bottle. Oh yeah, every time. Every
Good
time.
idea. I was just gonna say that.
I'll open it up, put it underneath the shower head,
Yep.
shake it up a little bit. Yep, and I can
There we
still
go.
get
Back in action, baby.
back in action. I got another couple weeks out of this bad boy right
Yep.
there.
I got the pump bottle last night, actually.
Yeah.
Irish Spring.
Oh, very nice.
I
Very
smell
nice.
great, dude. I smell great.
Fancy. Smell like a river in Ireland. Let's see. Eric said a drunk dial text failsafe allows calls to emergency numbers, but definitely not X's. Isn't there an app? I think there's an app you can get that will like, it's a fail-safe or something.
How does it know though? How does it know you're not like? So I did it last night. I butt dialed last night for sure, dude. One thing I've learned about this phone compared to my other one, my older phone, this thing is sensitive.
Super sensitive. Yeah.
It's super sensitive. I'm right now, right there. Like it, so I have it unlocked with my face, and it throws me off sometimes because I'm not expecting it to be open.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've gotten deep into my bank state. Like, how did it even get there? You need a code to get into that. Like, my ass knows all my passwords. It knows my exes. It knows the people I don't want to talk to.
Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that was my
Damn,
butt.
ass.
My butt is swiping right in Tinder right now. It downloaded the app. Honey, I swear it did. My ass downloaded the app and it was
got a
just
hand of
swiping.
itself or something.
It
I
made
don't
a
know.
profile. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think and that's just technology getting better. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's getting just more.
Yeah, try pulling up a YouTube video and handing this phone to your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, I touched something.
Oh yeah. What do I do?
It went away.
Oh no.
Oh,
Mom.
don't touch the screen.
Just hold your hand out like this.
Hold it.
Like you're feeding it, like you're feeding an animal at a petting farm. Don't put your fingers up, all right? Just hold it out flat. Damn it. Let's see. Alan had one along with the Rhodes. Rhodes was solar power transfer to electric cars, so you never have to stop and charge. That's got to be a thing eventually, right?
It's funny you brought that up. I was going to talk about that when you're talking about the roads. So yeah, roads that. But here's the problem: you got to tear up all the roads, or you incorporate something with it.
Here's what I think you do. Like, it may be harder in like cities and stuff, but as technology gets better, I kind of think it as like, okay, let's say you're going down the highway, you got an electric car. Maybe there's signs like, oh, you have gas stop signs, but it's like, oh, hey, just so you know, electric cars, there's the
bypass. The bypass will charge your car.
Or there's a chunk of the road coming
idea.
up where there's a chunk of the road coming up where we've installed, because as batteries and charging gets faster, you'll be able to drive over it. And
so here's what it is: that 6th lane or 5th lane on the way to Wisconsin that they'd never open up for some reason.
The flex lane, make it
make that a charging lane.
Yeah. Or what about go over top? What if you could do something over top?
That's like bumper cars. They start sparking and it gets sketchy.
Just open sparks and wires and everything.
God.
It's just what do they have up there? It's just like just
why is it so sparky up there?
A chain link fence above there, and
Jesus,
this does not seem safe.
All right, okay, right? Got a spark in my.
Yeah, you don't have your sunroof open. You will get burnt. You will get burnt. Hole in my shirt. Damn it. What about this? Amber said a vacuum then can actually handle dog hair.
Yeah, we don't have to tip it upside down and get the scissors out every.
Yeah, right. Every time. Yeah, that's a good one. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. I like that. There's a few little like tech things, or not tech things, like housewares things.
This is a deep cut, and there's probably very few people out there that will know about this. But you diabetics out there know. How about a vacuum that'll vacuum up test strips? Impossible. I know you don't know. They're really flat and they lay on the ground perfect. You can't even pick them up with your fingers.
Yeah.
You got to do one of these. That's how you pick them up. You lick your finger and you put.
I would just, you know what I would do? I would
Dude,
just
it's impossible.
with that dust that's left behind with the dustpan, it just under the couch, under the couch. Yep, just style. You'd be fine. You'd be fine.
Where all the boogers are. Right?
Oh, come on, man. Get a tissue. Let's see. We got some other answers here on Facebook. Flying cars. Tyler said flying cars. I don't know if we're that, I don't think that's a surprise. We haven't completely figured that out. We're getting there. But I don't think if aliens came down right now, I don't think looking at everything else, they'd be like, all right, you guys are on you're on track. You're all right.
Definitely. If we're not beyond flying cars, that's the question. Are we beyond it?
Yeah.
Well, it's already there. It's just too noisy. I saw a video yesterday of them testing. There was an actual test pilot in it while that was happening. They purposely blew up one of the rotors.
Yeah.
And they were testing the parachute system. So if it falls out of the sky, boom, it shoots up a parachute and floats down to the.
You know what? I thought, speaking of cars, something in cars that how have we not thought of this yet? What about a safer, better way for crash protection than a giant airbag that is inflated at such a pace that it will break your nose? I know it's better than the alternative of slamming into your steering wheel, but don't you think we could have come up with something better than all wham? You know what I mean? Just like we're going to inflate this airbag at a rate of speed that will actually break bones in your face. But
that's what it tells you, that how bad the other scenario is.
But I feel like there's a better way. Maybe like in what is that, Demolition Man? You know, the car fills with that foam all around you. Something like that, right?
Yeah, I think then you just die of suffocation, though, which is worse.
Right. I don't know, man.
This is worse.
Like I'm more concerned about the airbag than I am just like.
Have you ever experienced an airbag?
No. And I'm knock on wood. I'm grateful that I've never experienced an airbag. It looks, I mean, again, I realize, but I feel like there's got to be, why can't a nice fluffy pillow come out? Just like poof.
You know what my mom says all the time? Mom, put your seatbelt on. She's like, if I don't want to be in this burning car if it crashes. I'm like, Mom, you don't want to be going through the windshield and smacking that pavement.
I want to be hurled to safety. What are you talking about?
You landed a lawn chair over there in that person's yard. Like,
why would I want to be trapped in a car when I could be hurled to safety?
Real,
right?
I'm like, Mom, trust me on it. They're there for a reason.
Right.
I want to be over there in the soft grass.
But you want to stay here in the wrecked car? No.
Right. Sounds horrible, doesn't it?
I could land on a roadside mattress. All right. Someone said that. See, that's what you get for not wearing your seatbelt.
Perfectly. Wow.
This is great. There's some more answers here that I thought were good. How to filter salt water into drinkable water efficiently. Yeah, we are surrounded by undrinkable water. One of the main things we need to survive, and we're just like, we'll figure it out. We got
one of those life straws. Do those work?
I don't think those filter salt water. No, I don't think they do. I don't think they, because if they did, I think we'd just make a bigger version of it, right?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, there's like no good way, or at least that we haven't figured out yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I've never really sat down and thought of that. You're right. That's why everybody's dipping out of the Great Lakes.
Yeah. That's why Nestle.
So we don't have some system where we can evaporate the water from the salt. No.
Not efficiently enough to make it viable, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I'm dumb for not knowing that.
I think because we're spoiled because we got a lot of fresh water. So until it becomes,
I just never really sat down and thought about it.
But don't worry, we're the boomers are working on that by destroying our atmosphere and our ozone.
Oh, thanks, Nestle.
Yeah, appreciate it. Oh, what a terrible company that is. They are terrible. They're awful.
That's very unfortunate. With the amount of water in the oceans, that's very unfortunate.
And we can't drink a lick of it, right? Water everywhere. Here's a couple more good answers. What's the most obvious thing human society hasn't figured out yet? And we talked about this in the promo. I'm surprised you forgot about it. How to sell the same number of hot dog buns as well as hot dogs in a package. Why is that so complicated? Right now, Hunter, I guarantee. What?
They're on the same team, but they just know you got to buy more of the other. So one of the two are getting the benefit.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll like, look, guys, we'll split the profits with you. Okay,
Right.
we'll give if
This
you
is
guys
what we're
just
gonna
put
do.
right now, I guarantee you, I'm gonna say in 75% of homes across America, there is a package of hot dog buns
Mhm.
with 2 of them left in
Two
there,
left.
and it's just tied. It's not even tied anymore. They just spun it and tucked it underneath itself,
No,
and
it's
it's sitting
smushed
on
by
top
the
of it.
apples that you put on
Right.
top of it.
And it's just smashed up there on the top of the
Yep.
fridge because that's just what happens.
What else you gonna do? For the birds.
Yeah.
Four
Yeah.
for us, and then we have some extra bread for the birds.
For the birds. Here you go. Here you go, pigeons at the park.
Like they should put that on the label.
Yeah.
I
Enjoy
would
your
be
hot
more
dogs.
happy if that was like there's 4 for the family.
Yep.
And then hey, if you guys have some birds around or some animals,
Here you go.
there you go.
Have a nice day at the park with grandma feeding the birds, okay? Take her out of the home and go feed some birds. With
So
these
are
extra birds.
brats the same?
I think it's all the same. I think it's all the
Because
same.
brats come in 5, right? Usually.
No,
3, 4,
6, isn't
5,
it?
6? Is it 6?
Either way, the math doesn't add up. There's always extra something, for God's sakes.
And put Ziplocs on cereals, would you?
Yeah, that's another one. That's another. I told you, my stance on that is that's just a ploy to sell more cereal. What about this one? Adhesive for price stickers, or really any sticker that peels off clean. For God's sakes, like I get it. So you don't want people to be
Can't be
stealing,
switching them and doing all
but
that.
come on, are we at that point? It's like it'll just ring up. It'll just
Maybe it's the few thieves that ruin it for everybody. Maybe that's their answer to this question.
You know
Like,
what?
hey, if you guys want, there's a few of those people stealing.
You see that in a lot of big cities like Portland right now, dude. They got
Mhm.
everything is behind lock and key. Deodorant, everything. Like if
Mhm.
you want anything, you have to take someone with you. Make I need this, and they'll pull it out. Toilet paper was being
Mhm.
locked up at certain places.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
for instance, like this sticker. I'm going to show you on the stream. If you're on the stream, I'm going to move the camera. Good luck peeling that sticker off.
Oh, that's
right
never
there.
coming off. That's
That
never coming off.
laptop sticker that's right
Yep.
on the front by your keyboard.
Yep.
Try peeling one of those off without having a
Yep.
bunch of gum behind it.
Yep.
It's the
Yep.
worst.
There's like good things. Yeah, but hey, figure it out, humans. What are we doing? What are we doing? How about a popcorn button that actually cooks the popcorn the right way? All right.
Hey,
You hit the popcorn button, you're burning your popcorn. End of
ladies and
story.
gentlemen, I just discovered it. Throw away the bags to keep the kernels. Do it over the
Right.
stove. So much
You're-
better.
You're big on that now. You're big on that now. That's your thing. Who's got the time? Who's got the time? All right, we're gonna take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. All right. I'm gonna save that one. That was a good
Yeah, I'm
one.
almost done with my $9. I feel like Andre the Giant holding this can though.
Yeah. It's so tiny. All right. Well, hey, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully I got to everybody. If I missed you, I appreciate it. Don't worry. I didn't forget about you, but we'll see you back here tomorrow for more of Brock and Hunter. All right. We'll see you.